how often do you think about where food comes from? And how often do you think about how much of that food involves bees? Well, to answer that question, practically all of your food has to do with bees. Bees are a primary source of pollination, which means they help the flowers of vegetables, fruits, and other plants stay alive. The bees pollinate flowers by collecting pollen from the anther, which is the male part of the flower, and transferring it to the stigma, the female part of the flower. The pollen then fertilizes the egg cells in the ovary and produces seeds or even vegetables and fruits. This process applies to protein products as well. One example is eggs. The producers of eggs are chickens and other bird species. Their diet involves seeds, fruits, vegetables, and insects. And as I mentioned earlier, the bees pollinate the flowers so that they can produce seeds, fruits, and vegetables. Another example is milk. Farmers grow large fields of alfalfa, which contain small seeds in curly pods. The farmers use the seeds to grow even more alfalfa, which eventually grow out to become hay. This hay is then fed to the cows, horses, goats, etc. However, none of this can happen unless bees pollinate the alfalfa flowers for them to produce the seeds. You can see that the majority of the food we eat depends on the bees' pollination of the flowers. But what if I told you that the bees' population is rapidly decreasing? We wouldn't have enough pollinators to pollinate the flowers for our food. Albert Einstein has been quoted as saying, "If the bee disappeared off the face of the earth, man would only have 4 years left to live." This quote shows how much we rely on bees and how much of our food depends on their pollination. While there are many causes for this population decline, the primary cause is because of the pesticides and other chemicals used to prevent insects from consuming the farmers' plants. Pesticides and herbicides are used to disinfect the plants and kill unwanted plants such as weeds and small flowers. In addition, other chemicals called insecticides are sprayed all over the plants to control the insects that consume it or even inhale it. This has been a major problem since the 1980s, but you can help save many bees by doing one or more of these simple acts. You can plant a bee garden, you can buy organic products, and you can let lawn flowers grow such as dandelions, white clovers, daisies, etc. If you really want to go over the top, then you can even get some beehives so that they have a safe habitat. Planting a bee garden allows bees to safely pollinate flowers without consuming any toxic chemicals such as pesticides, herbicides, or insecticides. Buying organic products can help bees because it discourages farmers from using the chemicals. Furthermore, purchasers of organic products will rest assured that they are supporting pollinator health. Another way to help raise the population of bees is by letting lawn flowers grow. Some flowers that may grow out are dandelions, daisies, white clovers, speedwells, buttercups, wild violets, thyme, chamomile, and creeping thistles. Many bees are fond of white clovers because it's a great source of nectar, so it would help them even more if you could plant a great supply of beautiful white clovers. In summary, the bees' population is quickly declining due to the use of pesticides, herbicides, and insecticides, but you can help save and protect them by simply planting a garden, buying organic products instead of products that use pesticides, or just letting your lawn grow out.